So, after discussing the optical activity and SN1 and SN2 mechanism, today we are going to discuss examples of nucleophilic substitution reaction and various conversions and fusions regarding it, or we can say that the chemical properties of haloalkanes. First, I am making a table which will show the nucleophilic substitution reactions of haloalkane. If a haloalkane reacts with aqueous NaOH, then the product form will be alcohol plus NaX. If aqueous KOH is added to it, then the product form will be alcohol plus KX. And if moist silver oxide is added to it, then the product form will be alcohol plus AgX. These are the three methods by which we can change haloalkane into alcohol. But keep it in mind, if alcoholic KOH is added, then elimination will take place and we will get alkene as a product. Because in alcoholic medium, basicity is stronger than nucleophilicity, I explained. Now, next might be reaction with sodium alkoxide. The product form will be ether and NaOH will be removed. If it reacts with sodium phenoxide, then we will get aromatic esters. And both these reactions are known as Williamson synthesis. Williamson synthesis. Williamson synthesis is used to convert haloalkane into ethers. Next, if KCN is added to it, we will get alkane nitrile as a product, which is very important reagent for conversions. If complete hydrolysis of it is done, then the product form will be a carboxylic acid plus ammonia. If partial hydrolysis is done with concentrated acid and H2O2, then we will get acid amide as a product. If reduction is done with lithium aluminum hydride or sodium borohydride or sodium in ethyl alcohol, then we will get a primary amine as a product, and that primary amine can react with NaNO2 in presence of HCl to give alcohol as a product. These all are important conversions. Later on I will explain them. Next, if Grignard reagent is added to it, then a nucleophilic addition will take place, which on hydrolysis with water will give us ketone. And if HCl is added in presence of SnCl2, first an addition compound is formed, RCH double bond NH dot HCl, and that on hydrolysis give aldehyde. And this reaction is known as Stephan reduction. Stephan reduction reaction. Next, if AgCl is added to it, then product form will be isocyanide. I will explain the reasons. KCN is ionic, so both carbon and nitrogen are available for bonding, but AgCl is covalent, so only nitrogen is available for bonding. Same way, if KMNO2 is added to it, then the product form will be nitratoalkane plus KX. If AgNO2 is added to it, then the product form will be nitroalkane. Same way, KNO2 is ionic, so both nitrogen and oxygen are available for bonding. But AgCN is covalent, so only nitrogen is available for bonding. Next, Na is added in presence of acetone, then we will get Ri plus KgX, and this reaction is known as Finkelstein reaction. Halide exchange method take place by SN2 mechanism, and if KgF is added to it, Hg2F2 is added to it, or AsF3 is added to it, or SDF3 is added to it, then we will get fluoroalkane, and that reaction is known as Schwarz reaction. This table is very important one, so be careful while discussing it. Next, maybe if benzene is added to it in presence of anhydrous AlCl3, then we will get higher hydrocarbon, and reaction is known as Friedel-Crafts alkylation. Friedel-Crafts alkylation. I will explain one by one. First, I am making the table. Next, maybe if ammonia is added to it, then we will get a mixture of product: primary amine, secondary amine, tertiary amine, and quaternary ammonium salt. Quaternary ammonium salt. Next, if sodium bisulfite is added, then we will get thioalcohol. And if dry silver oxide is added to it, then the product form will be ether. Now, I am going to discuss these reactions one by one. These are very important for organic conversions. First example of nucleophilic substitution is substitution by hydroxy group or formation of alcohol. Substitution by hydroxy group or formation of alcohol. Substitution by hydroxy group or formation of alcohols. Formation of alcohols. Here I have mentioned when haloalkane react with aqueous sodium hydroxide, aqueous potassium hydroxide or moist silver oxide, then the product form will be alcohol. But if alcoholic KOH will be there, then the product form will be alkene. Reason is that because in alcoholic medium, basicity is stronger than nucleophilicity, but in aqueous medium, nucleophilicity is stronger than basicity. I am taking example, if chloroethane reacts with aqueous KOH, then what does happen? Then the product form will be ethyl alcohol plus KCl. Same way, if chloroethane react with alcoholic KOH, in this case elimination will take place, and that leads to a beta elimination, and the product form will be alkene plus KCl plus H2, and this alkene is going to be formed according to Schatz's. This alkene is going to be formed according to Schatz's rule. Now question may be there, what is Schatz's rule? Schatz's rule states that if during elimination more than one product is formed, then that product is preferred in which double bonded carbon atom are maximum alkylated. I am saying, repeating, if during elimination more than one product is formed, then that product is preferred in which double bonded carbon atom are maximum alkylated. So next case may be if haloalkane react with moist silver oxide. Haloalkane react with moist silver oxide, then the product form will be alcohol. Then the product form will be alcohol. But if it reacts with dry silver oxide, then the product form will be an ether. Product form will be an ether. So it is also very important. Next is substitution by alkoxy group or formation of ethers. Substitution by alkoxy group or formation of ethers, and reaction is known as Williamson synthesis. Williamson synthesis, very important one. Williamson synthesis. Williamson synthesis or formation of ethers when haloalkanes react with sodium alkoxide or sodium phenoxide, then we will get ether as a product. Reaction might be haloalkane can react with RONA, sodium alkoxide, or sodium phenoxide to give the product ROR, or benzene is having OR group over it plus NaX, and this reaction is known as Williamson synthesis. Now, first some conversions may be there, and question is there: convert phenol into anisole. Very important one. Convert phenol into anisole. So here phenol is having one OH group on benzene. We have to convert it into sodium phenoxide. We can react with it with sodium hydroxide or sodium metal to get sodium phenoxide. And now we have to add CH3Br to it, so that our product form will be anisole or methoxybenzene. Product form will be anisole or methoxybenzene. Next question may be there: convert phenol into phenetol. Phenol into phenetol. Phenetol I have mentioned that will be ethoxybenzene. For that same way we can proceed. First react phenol with sodium hydroxide. Phenol react with sodium hydroxide, due to which water is removed. We will get sodium phenoxide as a product, and then sodium phenoxide will react with ethyl bromide to give phenetol as a product, or ethoxybenzene as a product, and NaBr is. Now, very important topic: what is the drawback of Williamson synthesis? Very important topic. What is the drawback of Williamson synthesis? So here, the main drawback of Williamson synthesis is that the secondary and tertiary haloalkane will produce alkene instead of ethers. I am repeating: the secondary and tertiary haloalkanes will produce alkene instead of ethers with sodium phenoxide or sodium alkoxide. Keep it in mind, only primary haloalkane form ethers, while secondary and tertiary will form the alkenes due to higher reactivity. Now, I am taking few questions on it. Let's suppose we are given that complete following reactions. First question is there: CH3, CH2, CH2, Br, and that react with sodium methoxide. What is this product form? Second case might be CH3, CHBr, CH3, means 2-bromopropane react with sodium ethoxide. What is the product form? And third case might be CH3 CHONA CH3 plus CH3Br. What is the product form? Next case may be CH3 Br plus CH3ONA, and the last case might be CH3 CH3ONA sodium tertiary butoxide plus CH2Br. What are the product form? As I have mentioned, only primary haloalkane form the ether, while the secondary and tertiary haloalkane will form alkenes. So in first case, haloalkane is primary, so ether formation take place. The product form will be CH3 CH2 OCH3 plus NaBr. In second case, haloalkane is secondary, so beta elimination will take place and the product form will be propene plus HBr is removed. Next case, haloalkane is primary, so ether will be formed. The product form will be 2-methoxypropane. Product form will be 2-methoxypropane and NaBr is removed. Next case may be haloalkane is tertiary, so elimination take place here. So the product form will be 2-methylpropionine plus HBr. And last case, haloalkane is primary, so ether is formed. So the product form will be 2-ethoxy-2-methylpropane. I hope you understand this topic. Keep it in mind, during Williamson synthesis, only primary haloalkane will form ether, while secondary and tertiary will show elimination and they will form the alkane. Next, example of nucleophilic substitution is substitution by cyanide and isocyanide group. Substitution by cyanide and isocyanide group by Cn negative group and Nc negative group. As I already mentioned, when a haloalkane reacts with cation in alcoholic medium, then product form will be alkane nitride. But when it reacts with AgCN, then here the product form will be isocyanide. Now question may be there, why? When a haloalkane reacts with cation, the product form will be alkane nitride, but when it reacts with AgCN, the product form will be isocyanide. Why? The reason is simple one, because cation is ionic. So both carbon and nitrogen are available for bonding, but AgCN is covalent, so only nitrogen is available for bonding, and carbon-carbon bond is stronger. So in first case, the linkage take place through carbon, and in second case, the only option is that the linkage take place through nitrogen. Now, the alkane nitrile formed is a very important reagent for Ornick conversion I have mentioned. First conversion may be alkane nitrile on complete hydrolysis will give carboxylic acid plus ammonia. Alkane on complete hydrolysis give carboxylic acid plus ammonia. On partial hydrolysis, it will give acid amide as a product. Next case may be on reduction with lithium aluminum hydride or sodium borohydride or sodium in ethyl alcohol. Then first we will get a primary amine. And that primary amine can react with HNO2 or NaNO2 in presence of HCl to give alcohol. Next case may be when a Grignard reagent is added to it, then the nucleophilic addition will take place. We will get an addition compound which on complete hydrolysis give ketone as a product, and on partial reduction with HCl in presence of SnCl2, first we will get an addition compound RCH double bond and H dot HCl, and that on hydrolysis with water give aldehyde, and that reaction is known as Stephen's reduction. There might be 6 conversions on this topic. Those are very important ones and generally asked in your board exams as well as competitive exams. The first conversion may be convert bromomethane into acetic acid. Question may be bromomethane CH3Br into acetic acid. So here first we have to increase one carbon, so we can add KCl here. Product form will be CH3Cl, and then CH3Cl on complete hydrolysis in acidic medium gives acetic acid plus ammonia. Now this question may be in another way also. Convert acetic acid into bromomethane. Here we have to decrease the carbon atoms here. For this we can do the Hunts-Dicker reaction, Borodin-Hunts-Dicker reaction. First we have to make silver salt of it. For that we can add silver hydroxide. Product form will be silver acetate, and that silver acetate react with Br2 in presence of CCl4 to give CH3Br plus CO2 plus A. These two reactions are example of ascending and descending the carbon atom chain. Next conversion may be convert bromoethane into propanamide. So first formula of bromoethane will be CH3CH2Br. We have to increase one carbon, then we have to add KCl to it. The product form will be CH3Cl, CH3CH2Cl. Now amide is there, that's why we have to do the partial hydrolysis with H2O2 in presence of concentrated acids. So the product form will be propanamide, CH3CH2CONH. Next conversion may be convert chloroethane into normal propyl alcohol. Chloroethane into normal propyl alcohol. Chloroethane into normal propyl alcohol. So first of all, chloroethane CH3CH2Cl. We have to increase one carbon, add KCl, CH3CH2Cl. Now we have to reduce it with lithium aluminum hydride. So we will get propanamine CH3CH2CH2 NH2. Now we have to hydrolyze it with HNO2 or NaNO2 in presence of HCl. So the product form will be normal propyl alcohol. Now next conversion may be there. Convert ethane nitrile into acetone. Very important one. Convert ethane nitrile into acetone. Ethane nitrile formula will be CH3Cl. We have to convert it into acetone. So one carbon we are going to increase. So add CH3MgBr to it. Here the electromagnetic effect takes place. Nitrogen should have negative charge. Carbon should have positive charge. When addition will take place, then the product form will be CH3C, CH3, double bond and MgBr, and that on complete hydrolysis will give acetone as a product. I hope you understand this topic. We are going to repeat this topic in every chapter of organic. Now, next is convert bromomethane, convert bromomethane into acetaldehyde. Bromomethane into acetaldehyde. Here, first CH3Br, then we have to add KCl to it. The product form will be CH3Cl, and then CH3Cl react with HCl in presence of SnCl2 to give an addition compound CH3CH double bond NH dot HCl, and that on hydrolysis will give acetaldehyde as a product plus ammonium chloride. And this reaction is an example of Stephen's reduction. Now, next is substitution by nitro and nitrito group. Substitution by nitro and nitrito group. For this, same way we can react when haloalkane react with AgNO2, then the product form will be nitroalkane. When haloalkane react with AgNO2, the product form will be nitroalkane. But when it reacts with KNO2, then the product form will be nitritoalkane. Product form will be nitritoalkane white. Question is there, when haloalkane react with AgNO2, we will get nitroalkane. But when it react with KNO2, we will get nitritoalkane white. Here reason is same, because KNO2 is ionic. So both nitrogen and oxygen are available for bonding. But carbon-oxygen bond is stronger, so the linkage takes place through oxygen. But for AgNO2 it is covalent, hence only nitrogen is available for bonding. Next is substitution by iodine group or Finkelstein reaction. Substitution by iodine group or Finkelstein reaction. Finkelstein reaction. In this reaction, a haloalkane react with sodium iodide in presence of acetone to give iodoalkane and NaH is removed. Haloalkane react with sodium iodide and acetone to give iodoalkane and NaH is removed. This reaction is Finkelstein reaction. Next will be substitution by fluoride group or Schwarz reaction. Schwarz reaction. Here, a haloalkane can react with silver fluoride to give fluoroalkane plus AgX, or react with Hg2F2 to give 2 moles of fluoroalkane plus Hg2H2, or react with ASF3 to give 3 moles of RF plus ASX3, or react with a SBF3 to give 3 moles of RF plus SBX3. This reaction is known as Schwarz reaction, and these 4 reagents are known as Schwarz reagent. Next is substitution by phenyl group or Friedel-Crafts alkylation. Substitution by phenyl group or Friedel-Crafts alkylation, very important one. When benzene and its derivatives reacts with haloalkanes in presence of anhydrous AlCl3, then we will get a higher aromatic hydrocarbon as product. Here one interesting thing is there. For benzene, this is example of electrophilic substitution, but for haloalkane, this is example of nucleophilic substitution. Now there might be some question over it. First question is there: what does happen when benzene reacts with chloromethane? Benzene reacts with chloromethane in presence of anhydrous AlCl. Benzene reacts with chloromethane in presence of anhydrous AlCl3. Then our product form will be toluene plus HCl. Now, one more thing is there. What does happen when benzene reacts with normal propyl chloride? benzene react with normal propyl chloride in presence of anhydrous AlCl. Benzene react with normal propyl chloride in presence of anhydrous AlCl3. Here the rearrangement will take place and we will get isopropyl benzene or cumene as a product. Isopropyl benzene or cumene as a product. Isopropyl benzene or cumene as a product. And this rearrangement takes place due to stability of carbocation form. Next is substitution by acetylene group or formation of higher alkyne. This is also a very important topic. Formation of higher acetylene. For that, acetylene is first reacted with sodium amide NaNH2, due to which we will get sodium acetylide, and that react with a haloalkane to give higher alkynes. But keep it in mind, if sodium alkoxide react with acetylene react with sodium metal, then both the acidic hydrogen going to be replaced. And in this case, when haloalkane react with it, we will get non-terminal higher alkynes. These questions may be asked in your competitive exams. Now question may be there, convert acetylene into pent-1 ion. As we know, acetylene has formula CH triple bond CH. First react with it NaNH2. Only one acidic hydrogen going to be replaced by sodium CH, C triple bond Na. Now we have to increase 3 carbon. So here add normal propyl bromide, and on this addition we will get pent-1 ion as a product. Next is substitution by amino group or Hofmann ammonolysis reaction. Next substitution example is Hofmann ammonolysis reaction. In Hofmann ammonolysis reaction, we will get a mixture of product if haloalkane is in excess. First, a primary amine that can react with haloalkane again to give a secondary amine, that can further react to give a tertiary amine, and that can further react to give quaternary ammonium salt. And this reaction is known as Hofmann ammonolysis. If ammonia is in excess, then major product will be primary amine. If ammonia is in excess, major product will be primary amine. And if haloalkane will be in excess, then the major product will be quaternary ammonium salt. So, question may be there, during Hofmann ammonolysis, we can't get pure primary amine. Then reason is that because we will get a mixture of product. Next example of substitution will be substitution by thioalcoholic group or formation of mercaptane. Let's suppose chloroethane is there and that react with sodium bisulfite, then the product will be ethyl thioalcohol or ethyl mercaptane, and this compound is used in LPG to detect its leakage because it has a foul smell. With this, we finish with the nucleophilic substitution reaction. These are very important ones, going to be repeated in each chapter. So please study them carefully, do the conversions regarding them. If you have any problem, then you can ask me through my WhatsApp number 97280-35202. Till then, thank you and stay studied, stay safe. Thank you.